Alright, chat, I'm back. My power went out, so sorry for that. Alright, so it resetted my whole atlas apparently. That is loud. Dude, it just it resetted the whole my whole atlas, yeah. Holy smokes. Alright then, that's okay. Oh. Damn it, power. Call it. I'll be right back, Shav. Game is loading in.
Bothered to travel across the seas, and I don't need no airplane to go where I'd like to be. And if I wanna go somewhere, I'll walk there in my boots. But I've never been much for walking, if I am to tell the truth. 'Cause I don't need to see the kangaroo, and I don't need to see Mona Lisa in the Louvre, and I don't need to see the ruins in Peru, 'cause all I wanna see is you. Don't pack your luggage, no, we're staying where we are. Don't need to travel a mile, a foot, a yard, 'cause trees are palm trees, the sky is all the same, even though the clouds will sometimes change. 'Cause I don't need to see the kangaroo, and I don't need to see Mona Lisa in the Louvre, and I don't need to see the ruins in Peru, 'cause all I wanna see is you. Your ignorance isn't lost by traveling very far, 'cause man is but a chain, a sum of all its parts. Your ignorance isn't lost by traveling very far.
All right.
It's me, your great-grandfather
listen
Edward.
to him.
I'll help you become a proper pirate like I would. First, one, and
Please, I'm gonna listen to
now
you.
go forth and conquer the Atlas. Become a pirate legend just like me, and make your great Grand Skull proud.
What? Freaking everything went up. Jesus Christ.
Grenade.
Jesus, what's going on here?
Where is she? Call her.
Behind the big rock.
What are you guys doing?
We're under sniper fire, Robin.
By whom?
Look.
Who is fire shooting?
I don't know, we're just getting shot at.
She's behind the big rock.
Like, ground level or high level?
Hi.
Oh, I see.
I can't see her. Which rock?
Big rock closer up to the house.
The only one you can see from here.
The one by her house, or?
Yes.
Oh, I see her.
Why do I...
Gonna flank, cover me.
I'm not even surprised.
Get her!
Holy shit, she's good. She's so good. God damn it. Oh, me. Where's my bed? Please close. Door, please close door. Well fought, Naomi. I have yielded long ago, so it's not my fight anymore. You are. It's very impressive watching you.
Thank you.
It really is good.
She's the best, Robin. She's the best. There is no better.
I believe you now. How can she, like, I don't understand. She hasn't been taken down a single time. You forget to reload.
Yeah.
I missed? What the heck? Oh, you finally got knocked out? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun, though.
So where were we? Sorry, I don't know what happened with me up here.
Right, Veronica. Get your gun and shoot her when she comes out the door. As soon as she comes out the door, let's blow her head off. Okay?
I'm not part of it. I'm not gonna take part of that.
Robin, don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy, Robin. Come on. You're not French anymore.
It takes so long to reload.
It feels cowardly.
Coward coming from a Frenchman.
I got wrecked, chat. I got wrecked. She's a freaking legend. How can she be so good? How can you be so good? I don't understand.
How you even hurt?
50-ish.
What?
Just below 50.
Well, I did miss my shot. I did miss my shot.
I hit her with a carbine and I got circular slice.
Everybody missed the first shot.
No, but I got circular off.
Yeah, but it wasn't critical.
What's the difference?
Critical circular does more.
Can I even do that with the shield?
Yeah, you can do bash, critical, circular. You haven't been doing critical with the circular?
What do you mean critical?
The critical strike where your sword glows.
I don't have that.
I don't have that
You don't
either.
have that? Oh, unlucky. I think it's like 5 gold from the free part.
Oh, that's why then I haven't bought. I haven't bought that.
No, I've got that. I've got that, but I don't know how to. Hang on. What book is it?
Critical strike. Your sword will look like this when you do it. That's what it
Oh, I
is.
don't have that. I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have it. Maybe we should go.
What
Maybe,
point
maybe,
do you have to do that?
What?
How far down the tree do you need to do to get that?
The very first one. And then you need to read the book.
So why haven't I got that?
I don't know, why haven't you got it?
Because you never told me to get it.
That's like you always get that. If you use swords, you always get critical.
Oh, shit. So that's why. Right. Can you imagine if I did that plus the critical?
Yeah, critical circular pretty much does like half of somebody's health, I guess.
Oh, shit. That's where I've been going wrong then.
Probably.
I just learned my light fundamentals well now. So.
No. But I'll. Are you ready to go again? 3v1?
No, I'm out.
Robin,
I gotta heal up, and I'm gonna use a different weapon.
I'm gonna start learning how to use the sword better now.
Robin, I can see your hoo-ha, yeah?
What do you mean? Hey, heck, what? Fuck you!
Snake! Snakes!
Don't talk! Oh, you're dead. Don't talk! Damn it.
Waited.
Not dead, Robin. There it is.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay.
You know what I used to remember? You know what I used to reckon? I had my freaking fur armor.
How
on
did
me.
that miss?
Flip. It's a special attack with that. I need to take a look at that. I haven't my clothing on. Clothing. Oh, did I really put that on? Where is it? Now let's see. Combat. Melee, pistol whip. What happens if I... Alright, that's alright then. It's being used for something. I'm gonna be using these instead now. Talking. So let's see now. All follow me. You can use. Yell can be there. That one can be there. There. They go there. I don't want those things. Don't need tips. Much. They're still going on it. Jesus. Still doing. They're still.
Good.
Someone would have to let me in.
I opened up. It's open.
Unlucky. Robin can't open this door.
Yeah, I can. Oh, why did I fall for that? Fuck.
It dude.
Oh shit, sorry.
Wait.
Apparently I can... Oh, sorry. Ow!
Oh shit. No, I can't get me. I need to get me.
Gonna be... I need to be in my head for a bit.
Ah,
Got him!
I'll be right back, chat.
Cause man is but a chain, a sum of all its parts. Cause I don't need to see the kangaroo, and I don't need
You
to
destroyed
see
the whole fucking door. What are you doing?
and I don't need to
I suppose it
see
doesn't really matter at
the
this point, does
ruins
it?
in Peru. Cause I don't need to see the kangaroo, and I don't need to see
Sword's almost broken.
Yeah.
and I don't need to see the ruins in Peru.
So do you like Olivia? Yeah.
Hey, let's go on. Repair your sword. Repair your sword. Let's go and speak to Naomi. Hey, little beast, where have you gone? You do realise when Kane gets up, she's going to attack us. So.
come to an end. So hard to find, feeling left all shivery, one of a kind, drowning in your misery. I should let it be, let go and set it free. Love is rare, but yours is killing me. I don't need you. Your love just doesn't feel.
Hi chat, I'm back. I'm back. I had to go check my car. A friend came over, so I had to show him the car that just broke down. So, you know, where did everyone go? Every fucking go. Wow. Bodies everywhere. Jeez. Where did everybody go? Oh, William.
Hey.
Hi, William. How you doing? How you doing?
Alright, just getting some berries for my crow.
I need to be in my head 1 minute. I forgot! Damn it. Push to talk. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that. Okay. My tutorial. Alright, should be good. Where did William go? Why is that not working? Walking button. Left control. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Right, so that means we can have it. We have to relearn a little bit. That can go down there. Right. Where did everyone go? Everyone went to the trade docks, maybe. Go take a look at the trade docks. Please tell me, where is everybody? Where did everybody go? They're not here. Have you checked the mails? 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 Oh my god. So tired, so tired. Where did everybody go? Are they up there? Actually, where did everybody go? Did they go up there? Where did they go? What the hell? Oh, I see them. I didn't see him. Peekaboo.
Or you?
I can also give huggies, you know?
I'll take a hug. Come on.
Not that
What do you mean you can't promise me?
Not
You
that-
can't promise me a dream like that. Do you know what I mean? What are you scared of, Robin? Let's give him a group hug, Amanda.
Hmm?
There you go. We share the love here with Broken Harbour. Maybe you are friends.
Thank you.
Well, not to the actual French, because we'd just hang them, so. God, I wish we could. Jesus. I'd love to storm in there right now and just take the French King and just fucking chop his head off. The amount of stress that man causes.
Let's just do it. Come on, let's do it.
The amount of
No.
stress that man
Bad
causes is
idea.
I'm not going in there without Naomi.
I'm up for it. I'm up for it. No,
Well-
no, send a declaration of. Should we send a declaration of war?
We don't need a declaration. We're going and arrest him for crimes against us. All I'm waiting for is someone to come and attack our port, and then I'll go and get him. The moment someone attacks our port, it means that his plan of the pirate coalition has achieved. You know what you told us about anyway. So the moment he does that, then he's fair game. And I've even confirmed that with Coop. So
Coop?
yeah, if I said to Coop,
Who's Coop?
if I'm the master of the privateers in the Navy. I said to you that. Yeah. So go on, finish your story earlier. What were you talking about? Go on. What did you say to the king?
Well, as I said before, you remember that when they said we could lose our
What were you
license?
saying earlier?
You know when we said we could lose our license, but it's bullshit anyway, right?
Yeah, we don't lose our license.
I
We just
know.
not interfere.
Listen,
So-
before you interrupt me, Bart, I'll tell you this: they think we can lose our license because we're interfering or being harassing them or whatever it is. But thing is, though, they don't reckon that if we would lose our license, let's just say if we did lose our license, then their problem would be much more worse, because then we're not on Navy rule and we could freaking storm them and whatever.
It'd be the worst decision if we weren't privateers.
And I did tell that to the king.
Did that sound like a threat, though, Robin? Because it could sound that way.
I just gave him fact.
Fact.
I tried to be polite. I tried to say, I have some information. You want to talk now? No, I would like you to go away. And he tried to talk to him, but he still see him as a traitor and not want to talk.
Next time you see him, yeah? Call him out. If you do see him again, Robin, then they do give you a back lap, yeah? Just say to them, if you really think you're all that king, don't get your pirates to do it. Get your best warship. Come to Broken Harbour and red flare us, and let's see what happens. And we'll see you. I mean, what were they saying about us? Were they saying, oh, I imagine they were chatting shit about us at some point. Just say that to him. Just say, if you think you're almighty and you deserve these to be French waters, get again your little pirate friends to do it, whatever. Come to Broken Harbour with your warship and red flare us, and let's.
I will.
And we'll see what he does then. As soon as he red flares us, he's fucked. So, because I'm well within my right to attack him.
Last thing I heard from them is that was Captain Titan saying, "Don't come near my bay." I was like, "I love you too, Titan."
You shouldn't be going near their bay, Robin. Though you are.
I was not near their bay. I was out on the water. But
The
they
least
came out
we
to
can
the
have to do with them, the fucking better. It's just annoying. They've got
Yeah.
no power and they're just pussies. So, who cares? And the moment he actually comes out and tries to fight himself, he's going to die.
Yeah.
I mean, you just see
Yes.
Naomi beat 3 of us and we're good fighters, you know? I mean...
Hold on, I just need to do something in my head really quick. I'm gonna go over here.
Right. Yeah, the moment he comes out and fights us, they're not... They're cowards. They're cowards. Like, they won't fight their own battles. Do you know what I mean? Why don't they come out with their own warship?
If you really want to take over, like have a grid as your own, at least have a good army to prove it, I guess. Right? They can't
Well, tell
even
them to-
defend them about their own grid.
Yeah, they can't even defend their own waters, no. So if they had their own waters, they'd be at our front door now, trying to red flare us and get us to go out and fight them. But they've not got no balls, Robin. They've got no balls. The king's give up his balls and he's put them in a little bag and given them to James Holloway. That's what he's done.
I haven't seen.
he's got a
Well,
cut.
I can't say if he's awake or not because I'm not there anymore. But oh, you see that
Yeah,
horse?
but what horse?
On the other side of the mountain. There's up in the tower. I saw someone walking up with a horse. Could be William because I saw William waking before I came here.
Right. It is William. It is William.
Well, at least I had my key eye to see it.
Aye. Let him know where we are anyway. Fuck off.
At least it was not purple.
Purple Flan's a band.
Did somebody just fire a yellow flare?
Hey, by mistake. There you go.
Because William is out looking for us, I think.
Yeah, as I said, if the French can get any balls, he'd come and he'd get his little warship that he's got and would come and try and hit us himself. He's got no balls, so he's a coward. I've got no respect for a coward. A man who's got no backbone and a man who's got no honour, you know. Hi, William. Sorry you're running around up there, so I thought I'd tell you where we are, you know.
Yeah.
How does going to the league tonight with our galleon and smashing down the walls sound?
Are we allowed to do that?
We're allowed to do harbour defences, yes. As long as we don't raid buildings.
If we can do that, like let's say I'm gonna go to bed in 2.5 to 3 hours max. Not before that.
You won't be there. You will not be there. Sorry, Robin, but that's the way it is. How does that sound, William?
Sounds fun. If Kane wants to do it, have you looked at our galleon lately? Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's ready. Because I saw there was missing some planks, gun ports.
Hey, Veronica, we're going down to the galleon. We're coming down. I'll see you later.
I wanna be part of it.
Well, it's tough shit.
Why can we never arrange something that's gonna suit me, you know?
Because there's a lot more. You need to get the equilibrium time, and the equilibrium time is 5 PM. 5 to 6 PM is the equilibrium time. It's just how it is.
I guess you don't have any nightmares to wake up to.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Can be up late.
I'm up late, but I manage my. I take naps in the afternoon. Plus, I have a load of kids who do all my work for me, so it's great.
Alright, so I'm looking here. There's only 9 planks and 2 gun ports. Do you not have any more larges?
No, but we need to see. Where's Veronica?
There's some mediums on the Osprey. I think.
No, this is a large.
A large.
Large only.
Right, well, let's go and buy some then. We've got 3 options.
Where?
We go to the sisters. We go to the sisters and get Margaret or Flanagan to make them for us, or we go to Vitamin C.
Pretty sure Flanagan's asleep.
What about Margaret?
I don't know if... What are you trying to have made?
We need large planks.
She might be able to make them. Maybe.
Who's the person in your company?
The shipwright. She is a shipwright. But I don't know.
Who's the person in your company?
I've got 2, Alex and Davey.
Both asleep.
Let me check.
Damn, there's a lot of coin on this ship.
Yes. But I might be able to kick one
Right,
of them.
come with me then. Come with me.
Where are we going? Here you go. And they just disappeared. Vad har vi det? I'm a little bit sad. I wanna be part of the attack.
That's if we even do that. I may not. No one may even wake up. Who knows? With the apocalypse and all.
Will there be an apocalypse tomorrow?
It's possible. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, damn it. You want me to help you? Hit you?
That's fine. I'm not going far.
Sorry. So take that bear down. You dare to come forward one more, bear? What? There we go. I thought it was lag. Die, piece of shit.
The puckle.
Yeah, I was shooting a bear.
No, but were you shooting a puckle first?
Yes.
Right, okay, good. Jesus, you need to tell people before you do that. Everyone thinks we're on high alert.
Sorry.
Right, William, are you going to sail or not?
Yeah, give me like 5 minutes. I'm just
I'll
putting
join
all
ya.
sorting through all this shit. Grab coin, obviously.
Where are we going?
That should be enough, shouldn't it?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
going to Freeport
I
or
didn't
what?
hear you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my coin then.
No, we're
Oh.
going to the sisters.
Okay, because I was if we were gonna go to Freeport, I was gonna buy a book.
No, we're not going to the Freeport.
In the captain's handbook.
Yeah, that's right. Get on Albury. Ah, look, they've got a seat for them.
The ladders doesn't like me.
Yeah, you have to jump on.
Here we go. Ah.
Robin,
Wow.
get out of the seat. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Do you think they'd have the materials to do that?
Hmm?
Do you think they'd have the materials to do that?
I have no idea. I don't know if they have the materials. I mean, worst case, we can bring them back here and have them craft it here.
We can
If
always
they're
do
willing.
it. You've got the materials, though, haven't you?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh,
I imagine you've got 2 types of wood, thatch, and fibre. I've got to be honest.
Probably.
yeah, right.
Oh, did you say you have food?
No, I don't actually, because you stole it.
I
home.
have
Oh.
pizza on me if you want.
Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
I think we're gonna need more than that.
All right. I did not have a pizza on me. Damn it. Ah! Apparently I didn't have any pizza either. God damn it. Pizza. Give me pizza. Did you take all the pizza?
Let me get some normal ones in case they don't have 2 kinds or whatever.
Where did you take all the pizza?
No, they're in the folder.
No, there's like 300.
Oh, full meals. Oh, there we go. Whew. There we go. Pizza, wonderful. Wunderbar. I'm gonna bring my coin with me just in case if I wanna buy something. Might have some good stuff. There's some stalls I can. Audrey, the Audrey, the Audrey.
Oh, have a look here.
Up I go, up I go. Woo. Kinda wanna get up there. Oh. Guess I'll be fine here. Oh. Please don't be obstructed. Oh. Four. Should be one somewhere. Here we go. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh well. I have to get used to my new commands now.
What's your weight up there? I see you hiding up there.
Pardon?
You Robin.
Uh,
You talking up there? You have to yell.
Wait, what?
How much is your weight at? You weigh.
Let me check. One 163 at the moment.
You shouldn't weigh 163. Get that down to under to 100 or less. Carrying it.
Fat.
Uh,
You fat.
Thank you. Appreciate
Dang,
it.
that's so heavy. Put it in the box behind us, dude. I don't know what you're bringing with you, but be over 100 kilos no matter what. So take whatever it is.
Sorry, I'm used to be having a lot of stuff with me.
Yeah, don't do that. Just put it in the box behind us or something. Pick it up when we get back. Put it in the smithy or something.
So you go into the western southern island in C6, William.
It's not. It's to be honest though. It's not that much to be honest though. I have like extra clothing with me. That's the thing.
Yeah, don't.
Why are you carrying two types of clothing?
And one for if it's cold.
We're not going to cold. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Get under 100 kilos. Figure it out.
I'm not under 100, by the way. But I am carrying coin to pay for the blanks, so that is acceptable.
Don't bring your tools. Don't bring your glider, your extra armor. Like, what? I don't know what you're carrying, but you need to figure that out. Kane's taught you what to bring.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll put it in my house.
Just put it in the.
Yeah, they were almost full. I couldn't
Put it in the smithy or something.
Or
The
full.
smithy anywhere. Put it in the smithy, dog.
Oh, it
Killing
can't.
me, Smalls. Anywhere. No one's gonna touch it. We'll be right back.
Oh no, William, just let him get on. It's no, but we're gonna fight as well.
It's 114 durable.
Yes, get
Am I
on the
really
ship.
gonna have to-
Get on the ship. Just get on the ship, William. We're going.
Fine. Here we go.
Right, the southern island in southern
Yeah,
eastern.
southwest.
Yeah. You'll like them, William. They're good fun. They're good fun people. Have you met Margaret before?
I don't know. I have a bad memory.
So the alcohol, William. We told you. Do you like a drink? You've got bar tabs up and round the seas.
Drinks.
You know that word.
Drinks sounds fun.
Right. Oh, are you serving us, Robin? I'll have a glass of wine, please.
Oh, please. Yeah, me too.
Right, I've got wine.
I just took a whiskey.
Oh, thank you, Sir Bart. Please, no punchy.
See me as a personal bodyguard.
Ah, yes. Quite good.
William,
Yep.
you remember you were our waiter on our first date, weren't you, William?
Oh yeah, I think I was. What I bring? Like
Yeah, you was,
hot
yeah.
chocolate. And,
Yeah,
like,
you brought us
sugar
hot
cookies
chocolate
and-
and pizza and wine. Yeah. And to be fair though, you were a good waiter till you started drinking yourself, and then we're all over the place and spilled the cookies on the floor.
I accidentally throw all my pistols out. That's okay. I put them back. I put them in the box back home.
William was an excellent waiter, wasn't he? He was excellent, wasn't he, Veronica? He served us well.
I believe you even had a dessert of apple pie. Now that I'm
We did
recalling it.
actually.
Ooh,
We did.
apple
We had
pie.
apple pie.
Ooh, that sounds.
I'm more of a crumble man myself. To be honest.
Apple pie is delicious.
What's your favourite dessert, William? Go on.
You know, I'm not a big
If
fan
I-
of desserts. Let me think.
Okay, so if I said to you, yeah, you could have one dessert, right? It's your last meal before the pirates hang you. What in any world, remember, what is your dessert?
Cheese.
Maybe one bite of red velvet cake. That's about all I can handle.
Okay. Red velvet cake.
Or a root
Freshly
beer
made
float.
with cream. No, but that a root beer float isn't. That's a drink. Okay, so I've asked you the wrong question there, William. Right? What is?
I just
your...
don't do sweets.
No, that's fine. I'm going to ask you a better question more. If you could have one last drink, what would it be? This is more up your streets.
Probably just the ice cold beer.
Any particular brand, make, type?
I'd probably say like a Peroni,
Unya.
which is like an Italian Pilsner. Or maybe a Jamaican lager.
Wait, tell
As
me.
long as it's ice
I
cold.
never heard of this country. Italian. What's that? I never heard of that country.
That's where pizza
they're
comes
like
from, dude.
they're like the French. They surrender as well. So.
All right.
So you just have a nice like red stripe or something.
Yeah, I would. Peroni and Red Stripe are equally tied for me, for my taste buds.
I would probably have a espresso martini.
Wow.
I don't like coffees.
Blah.
Not coffee. What would you have, Veronica? I'm talking a good one, not one of the ones you get out of a packet, yeah? No freshly made. By a good bartender. Veronica?
Sorry?
What would be your last drink, alcoholic drink, if you were about to be hung?
Oh. Definitely a glass of sangria.
Like a fresh one?
Sangria.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's too sweet
I love
for me,
sangria.
but
Sangria is so good.
Williams was
I
a...
have that occasionally.
Williams was like a Jamaican beer. Mine was an espresso martini.
You have to remember ice cold. I don't want no warm beer. It's got to be ice cold.
Okay. And what's yours, Robin?
Whiskey.
Yeah, but what type? Like a McLaren 42 or
Goose.
a goose? Oh, Jesus Christ. We need to get some class. A famous goose? Jesus Christ. Not a single malt or a... Jesus. Alright. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. You could have any main meal, what would it be?
You know but you know exactly my mail.
If you say banana pizza, I'm going to throw you off the
I
back
don't
of the ship.
have to say it because you know it already.
Right, Robin doesn't count. He's French. He's got no idea on food. William?
I like that the thing you gave me the other day that was like grilled meat, but it was like specialty grilled or yeah. I don't remember what it was called.
Okay. No, in any world, any world.
Yeah.
Specialty grilled meat.
Yeah, like a nice barbecue.
Oh, right, okay. A nice barbecue with a good bit of meat, bit of
Yeah.
steak, bit of chicken. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. William?
Shirashi Don.
What's that?
It's like a bed of rice with a selection of the whatever the chef recommends, like sashimi on top. So like
Oh, right, okay.
an assorted of raw fish on top of a bed of rice.
You see, I'd go for like a seafood platter, do you know, with like crab claws, lobster, calamari, all that sort of stuff.
Wow.
Like properly done.
Oh, I can make a lot of that stuff. I cook a lot of that on my eyes. I make a lot of that type of stuff. Yeah, I love cooking.
Yeah,
I love that type of food too. But you said my favorite. If I had to have one last meal, so that's why I went with the shirashi don. But I love that type of food. Really good shit.
Nice. Yeah, especially if it's done well. Like I had a platter once with like crab claws and a massive lobster on, and I had it in Canada as well. So it was like properly like no straight out the sea. It was delicious.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Best thing I've ever eaten, honestly. Like with side of like herb butter and all that. Oh. Ah.
How long was it until you were in Canada? You came here, I guess, right?
Yeah, long time. Yeah, long time.
How long did it take you to sail over there?
I don't know, like 28 days. Yeah, it takes a long time. Okay, so if you could have any starter, what would it be?
Coastskagen.
What's that?
It's a starter that mostly in Nordic countries.
Yeah, you still didn't explain what it was.
Oh, like a piece of bread, and you put I forget, some kind of cream together with some shrimps a little bit on it. There you go.
So it's bread and shrimp.
Not sure. I'm having a hard time to remember it. Actually, I remember you.
I'm never going to Sweden. Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
So
Banana
does
bread
this-
and shrimp bread.
Does this starter have to go with my meal, or can it be a?
It's up to you, William. You're building the dream meal. So
Well, you don't always have this available when you're having shirashi don, but I'd probably say my favorite starter would be ceviche. But if I had to have it, if I had to have the starter before shirashi don, then I'd go with like
William, you got
spicy
quite a
tuna
palate on
hand
you.
roll.
You've quite a palate on you.
So from what I
I'm
understand,
impressed.
it's a roasted bread together with a shrimp and some cream.
Sounds fucking awful. It really does. I mean, and so you're having bread on bread with pizza. So you're having bread with bread
with whiskey.
with whiskey, like. And then what was your dessert again?
A dessert?
Yeah, what's your dessert to go with this wonderful meal you've created?
Pineapple pie with ice cream.
Pineapple pie, is that a thing?
I've never heard of it, and I used to go to House of Pies
my
all the
grandmother
time.
made. We had pie. My grandmother.
Oh, this is
Interesting.
a
Let me get
great
this
recipe.
straight. So let me get this straight. Your dream meal is bread with shrimp and some sort of weird cream.
Hey, where am I going on this island?
Straight ahead to the left where all the ships are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bread with some weird cream, right? Then pineapple pizza, and then pineapple dessert, banana pizza, and then pineapple pie.
Delicious.
Okay, right. It doesn't sound that. I mean, Williams sounds delicious. Mine sounds delicious. So mine would be apple crumble and custard would be my dessert. Or jam. Do you know what jam roly poly is?
Jambalaya?
No, it's called jam roly poly.
No, I never heard of
It's
that.
like
What is that?
It's like a. It's like a. It's hard to describe. Nice parking job, William. I love it.
We're not anchoring here. I
That's
just did that
great.
to stop the turn. I'm gonna back it up.
Oh, I'm ugly again. Oh, what? Let's go all formal. Just leave it there, William.
It doesn't look that bad without the full repertoire of
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah, I suppose. But I just don't like it, so.
Should we flare or anything?
We'll just see through here. I can flare if you want.
What is this place?
This is Three Sisters Trading.
Looks pretty dead.
Mm-hmm.
They have shops. They might actually sell them. Hang on.
Hello, is anybody around?
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear something, William? You sure? Ah, simple bullets.
Can we help you?
Alright.
I hear someone talking. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't see you.
Yep. How can we help you?
I forget what we were here for. Bart was
Hello.
looking for something.
Hello, sorry about that.
Hello,
Yeah, it's just
Rothschild.
Flanagan, how are you?
I've been better.
Oh, what's going on now? What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing, really.
Oh, mate, I'm here to make you some coin, Mr. Flanagan. Just wondered if you can still do large planks.
I can. It's just I have to get the resources for them.
Right, okay. I just need some large planks and gun ports making. I don't know if you can do that here or you want to come
can.
back with me and do it or. So I've got some prints that I want making. See if it's possible, and then hang on.
I'll be in my head for this.
Okay, so Mr. Flanagan, I need 18 of them. 10 of them and 12 of them. And what's your price for it?
Hang on.
So how's the wife?
She's fine.
Ah, good, 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 good.
Yeah, let me see if I have the resources for these. I might be able to make them now.
No worries, mate. No worries. Is that still the same car, Mr. Flanagan?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah. Well,
Great sickness.
come by. I'll give you another one. Yeah.
All right.
I've got like a 200 one there. You know.
All right. Yeah. Let me go upstairs and make this. See what I can do. Give me a moment.
No worries. Do you want us to wait here?
Yeah. If you.
Pleasure, mate. Pleasure. Well, let's see what they got for sale, eh?
Hey, Bart.
Yeah.
Very purple. Did you see that?
Aye.
Maybe you should try it.
You suggest that again, I'm gonna kill you. William, I've got a present for you. Come here. Come here, William. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Lol.
Robin, do you want some cocaine?
It actually in the description says it is absolutely not cocaine.
Yes, well, you're not going to advertise it as cocaine here.
I don't do drugs.
You clearly do not know the way of the Jedi.
What?
I imagine William's never touched a drug in his life, have you, William?
What the heck?
I've got your present.
Oh.
Yeah. I am tempted to see.
Hey, Bart.
Yeah.
There's a ghost figurine here you can for the ships you can buy, and then people are gonna think we are the ghosts. William, come and look at this. Check the figurine. This ghost figurine we could use that.
No, I want to try this liquid intelligence for Rally, see if it works. It's purely for science, to be honest.
I believe that does work. I've heard rumors of that. Let's see.
Thank you for a fact that it does work because I have
It does.
it.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to buy that then. But it's better than nothing. Kane can have that.
Should have bought one of them for him before he crafts those.
Right, chat.
I think Naomi would buy everything in this sweet shop.
Wait. Ostriches. Do we have anyone that's breeding ostrich back home?
Yes.
No, we don't
I
have
got
a,
your
a
presents. It's
breeder
nothing
of
big,
ostrich.
Veronica. It's nothing big.
Say what, William?
We don't have a breeder for ostrich.
Thank you.
There you go.
We have ostrich, but we don't breed them, no.
We have a spare one that I could use.
You'd have to talk to olives.
Oh yeah.
We've got loads. What?
Now I have somewhere to put my money.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not a fan of these gaps here.
I mean, it's bloody hard not to get the gap, to be honest. You have to use a ladder and it's really weird. You can do it, but you have to use a ladder and you have to know the building technique to do it. If you build a ladder straight upwards, you can place it horizontally next to it. But it's the only way you can do it. It's what Amelie would do. And I've seen her do it. Hey, Veronica, just come over here a sec.
I've never been on this island before.
There's another trading port.
They're not, or what?
What? No, it's a trading. It's a
Oh,
trading place.
Alright. Just like what L'Oreal said they were first, but then bastards. Blossom. Yuck. Bart.
Hang on.
There's an egg on the top. It's third.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, bro. Stay away from zebra. No fighting.
Wolf trophy. Where's the wolf trophy?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I have one. Let me make a fence. It's.
Got them.
Yep. Snap.
Look at that ship. Yuck.
I don't think so. Okay. Oh my god.
The purple or the rainbow?
Purple
Because the
one.
rainbow is a masterpiece.
Yeah, but the purple one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you fucking Robin, you fucking love purple, so don't chat shit.
I'm trying to not do it, but it gets reminded me every time I see something purple. It reminds me. Trying really hard to try not to forget. Really do try.
Well, you're just torturing yourself, aren't you? By doing that.
I just want to get rid like everything should be fine. I want everything to be fine. I want L'Oreal to go back to peace as it was before.
The king's an arsehole, so.
All right, I was managed to able to make one of the gun ports with the full blueprint.
Cool.
I wanted to test 2-3 different ones, and that was the best I could do, and I wasn't going to chance to get it dropping lower than that.
Okay, that's great. That's good.
The other ones, I need to kind of dump more stuff in there since they're standard issued.
Yeah.
Let me see what we have left, because we did a resource one, but we lost a ship because of a mythos storm and it being overweight.
Ah, perfect.
Wait, your voice sounds familiar.
Fine.
Yes.
Could be because I'm Robin. I used to be with the French.
Oh. Well, Glad you're safe. I heard there was a lot of shit going down there.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, they were trying to
Yeah.
chop his head off. The other king was trying to chop his head off.
I think shit went down when he married James, but that was just me. Well, I mean, probably even before, but I'm glad you're safe, sir.
Have you been at L'Oreal?
Once briefly after, but after the wedding, that was like my second to last encounter. I went to the Salty Pot to sell some, help sell some eagles.
Have they been coming here trying to get you to reckon their water as French?
I wouldn't walk as French if I no. Last time they did that, I was still with Tradewinds, so I mean, they haven't mentioned anything to me since.
Yeah, I mean, that's all bravado, isn't it? You know what I mean? Flanagan's a man of the sea, Rob, and he knows a lot of shit.
But no, they haven't asked, and I wouldn't even join them even if I wanted to.
Aye.
So with that, because it's really fluctuate. I'd probably do 15 silver per plank for that one because it's a large and it takes a lot of resources.
So have you got the green plank print? Is that the one you're doing? And the
that one was the age one. I haven't done the green ones yet. Because I had they're two sets of resources as well. I need to go do that, and that's why I brought those one up.
Just tell me how much it is. It'll be fine. Whatever.
And maybe you could drink one of these intelligent potions too before you craft it.
Oh, I have some.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'll take that. I'll save me extra. Also, I will let you know because we're friends. The French have gone north too to talk to people.
Bloody hell.
We've known about that since our meeting, since they said we can't guarantee your safety. We knew all this shit before they've even done it. Just from our meeting and how we talked to them for 2 hours in a circle.
I mean, to be honest, Flanagan, I'm at the point now with the French that I wouldn't mind if they come slapping on my front door, you know? I'm about done with all the bullshit and the talk and being diplomatic, you know? It's kind of at the upper limit of listening to a guy who sounds like he's got a cock in his mouth talk for 3 hours, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sort of done.
The gurgle turtle, I like to call it, but you know.
Yeah,
as well.
I think it was you who told me that. I think it was you who said that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, it sounds like he's trying to talk while he's gargling. Fuck, man, I can't listen to that guy.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And you try being in a meeting with him for 2 hours.
I technically was. Your masked lady right there and I were upstairs during that meeting. One of those meetings.
Oh, you mean Veronica, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Flanagan was there during the whole meeting.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. It was great.
Yeah. So let me get the other. Let me see. I know we did. Like I said, we did a resource one. I just don't know if we have double ups on the wood yet. So let me see what we got. Because we had a lot of changes. We did the. There was a lot we did during the maiden voyage of Margaret's party galleon.
Yeah.
We met a whale and it spun like 4 or 5 times, and we had to chase it off with a battle brig that I contracted out to them.
Jesus.
That was fun. But I can tell you right now, cannons can, in fact, hurt whales.
Yes, they can. Yes, it just takes ages.
Yeah,
but if you get them
yeah, and if you get smart, you put large cannons and you just blast and blast and blast. That's what I did.
Yeah. Nice.
Let me go check on the other resources.
No worries.
So who the heck are they talking to in north then?
Or you just use up a list of
pirates. They're probably talking to all the pirates.
Black Rose, Port Innocent. It could be fucking anyone. Who gives a shit?
Sticks and Bones, probably, since they already came by once. So was the other one Port Innocent, Sticks and Bones?
Yeah.
And whoever else they could get.
Good, we'll be sat there waiting for them, ready to sink every ship to defend the harbour, so who cares?
Well, let's say if they
have
brought 20 ships attacking our harbour, we still be.
They can't bring 20 ships.
Like they did now. Well,
the difference between us, Robin, and them, yeah. The difference between us and them is that we're not French, so we just go out and fight to the death. So We wouldn't have to get someone else to fight.
If they
our
brought
fight for us.
all those ships, you could just sit there on the mortar towers, let them. That with the apocalypse tomorrow, like it could be fun to go out with the galleon.
We are tonight.
But
we are.
yeah, I mean it would be fun. But if they have one, this is their last day. If they really wanted to try something, and it would be fun just to blow them up with mortars and try to. There's no way they can penetrate the base, right? There's just no way. And I noticed the change to our puckles. All we had to do was just unman them. We could have left the mute sitting right next to the puckle to put on at a later time. Don't have to move them away.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, by the time all them wake up, we're in peace phase anyway, so who cares? And by the time the peace phase ends, everyone will be asleep, and by the time we'd wake up again, the world will be over. So who gives a fuck?
If I got this right, when we wake up again, we're gonna have to. We will wake up probably in Freeport.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows what we're doing? Who knows?
I'll be here at least.
Don't even know yet. Don't even know.
I wish it didn't make me sit right next to you. It's a little too close for comfort. And they're like kind of.
Wow, William! Wow.
I don't want to be like right next to you when there's an open area right here.
William, I'm an attractive man. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just kind of.
Replace him, yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck
There
you.
you go.
See, I don't.
Fuck you,
So
man.
shouldn't it fit 3 though?
Mhm.
Normally when I sit next to a dude, I like a little buffer space. It's like when you watch a movie, you get the buffer chair. Or like, I don't know why it just would make it. I can't find the other seat though.
I'm hurt, William. I'm hurt. Robin, what are you doing? Get away from me, wife.
Sitting, right?
You a creep. Get away.
Aye, Commander.
Pervert. Cut down there, William, or what?
I don't know. I'm just trying. Yeah, go on my headset.
Trying to find a place to sit.
Aye. Right, I'm just going to use the bucket as well till he gets back.
Let me go, let me go.
Wish that was an open well and he could fall in it.
You can't say that while he can hear you, Bart.
Oh shit. Was I talking? Damn, I was meant to whisper.
Bastard.
That kind of thing's the kind of thing you say behind someone's back, not right in front of their face.
Wow, Bart.
Do you know?
Now,
Do you know?
wow.
Do you know what the problem is, Veronica? Yeah.
What's the
I'm
problem?
not. I'm not French. I'd say it to the face.
I am not French either. I'm just.
Yes.
I am not born French.
I was generally just taking the piss out of the French, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to do it as well, pissing off French.
Cowards, absolute cowards.
Oui, baguette.
Yeah, let's leave him. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go on, Veronica, blow his head off.
Ouch.
Wow, you actually did it as well.
Guess I deserve that.
We do not do wee baguette.
No, we do not.
Benny's lovely, but he is a spy, so. Benny would sell you out to the French king and kill you, so remember that.
I don't think Ben did it.
I think he would. You can't trust anyone over there. They're all in his pocket, so.
Ideally, you can't trust anyone, but you know, not wholeheartedly anyway.
No.
So, have you learned more about my toast now?
No, I haven't read it. It sounds even fucking worse. Do you know what it is?
No.
It's a piece of bread, right? Toasted. With shrimp, creme fraiche, oranges, and thyme on it. Shrimp toast. The fuck?
Delicious.
A lot of
I would
places.
probably go for the starter. I would probably go either like a
Crab rangoon.
ooh. Yes, but I remember I've got a seafood main, so I need a meat starter. So I would go for probably like I'd either go oil and bread with balsamic vinegar, you know, something like that, just a little bit of a dipper platter. Or maybe it's delicious. Do you not have that? Like quality oil with.
And then, okay, I'm gonna change mine a teeny bit. I'm gonna say crab rangoon starter with a Korean barbecue for the main course.
Nice. And
And
dessert?
then, I don't know. I don't know any Asian desserts, but probably tres leches. It's a
That
type
could
of
be
cake that's made with like 3 different types of milk, and it essentially soaks into the
To the bread, like a bread and butter pudding.
sort of, except it's cake batter.
Oh, right, okay, cool. Sounds delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
Sounds a lot better than hints of creme fraiche, lemon zest, dill, with a rich, zingy shrimp toast.
So, okay, so here's the deal. I can make everything. I just need to get more fiber, a different type of fiber, and then I can build them. I tested one of the regular planks, and I got it to over 108. Almost
nice,
108,
nice.
108 and a half from the 107 point, what I think 39 stardiness.
What fiber do you have here?
We have bamboo.
Okay.
I don't know here on the island because I haven't really been here in a long time, so I haven't really done it. So, but we have a lot of bamboo. I just need something other than bamboo.
Okay. I could nip back and get you a load of hemp, maybe.
That would I'll do this. If you do that, I can cut the rest of the stuff down to 7.5 per plank.
Okay, and that includes the standard ones, yeah.
That's for the standard ones. Yep.
Hang on. What about the green ones?
Those are the green ones. Standard is green. Aged is that one.
Did they give you that one?
You didn't give me. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, those are like I have those upstairs.
Ah,
I saw two of the prints. Yeah, you gave me some print. The prints you gave me, they're upstairs already.
Right. Okay. So I just fiber, nothing else, because I'll come back on a.
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it is just fiber.
I'll just bring you 100k of everything. That should do it, shouldn't it?
We can
yeah.
We can use my ship.
Right. No, we'll use the worm. It's quicker. Right. Okay. We'll be back in a minute, Flanagan. If that's okay.
That's fine.
A legend, mate. Legend. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Safe sails.
Want me to carry a little bit?
No, it made no difference.
He needs to flex the tattoo muscles.
Oh, they disappeared. They disappeared, Flanagan. Disappeared.
Again?
I
Yeah.
have tattoo muscle.
Look,
How many are you carrying?
10.
Do you need help to split that?
No, but it's going to make no
Head to-
difference.
head to
You
toe.
keep
Yeah, you got the whole tribal look. I like that.
I like to say it's a
feet way
galaxy
down
print.
as well.
Okay, there we go. It still looks
And
good.
if you
I
like,
it.
you
Wait,
want to see some
no, I
more
have a thing.
tattoos, come take a look at the ship. Look at the mutes. Oh yeah. Come hop on the ship real quick and take a look at the cannoneers.
Just toss them up. Here.
Yeah, you'll have to toss them up. You're not gonna get
Toss
up
them up, yeah. Here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did they give you? Did they give you any normal planks as well, Flanagan? By the
Yeah,
way,
the ones I gave you were from the normal planks.
No, I mean, did they give you any of them ones?
Yeah, the ones I gave you. You gave me part of that blueprint. That's the one I gave you.
Oh, right,
I have a bunch of gun ports.
yeah, I don't have any planks. That
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe you gave me the. You gave me the. Oh no, they were.
okay. I'll bring you back a shitload of resources in a minute. So it's just wood, thatch, fiber, isn't it?
Maybe metal?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just load up a ship and bring it back in a
Okay.
minute.
All right.
Cool.
Alright, see you soon.
Is it?
Oh my.
What?
We are. This ship is fat.
Sorry, William.
Not my fault this
Alright.
time.
It is your fault. Do you know what his starter was, William, by the way?
What?
He sent me a description. It is a piece of toast with creme fraiche, prawns, and oranges on it. What is?
Let's just say at least 90% of the population of Sweden loves it.
Yeah, the rest of the world think it's revolting.
Did send you a description of something else as well.
Yeah, what we'll do, we'll anchor, we'll drop off that stuff. I'll pull the worm around to as close as I can to the workshop. While you drop those off and gather whatever resource you need.
You want me to move the osprey maybe so you can come closer?
Yeah, I think with the worm just right at the tip of the trade dock is close enough.
Right. I could just move the osprey if you want, but there, it's fine.
Nah, it won't matter.
Takes
like
forever
I'm
to
just like-
reverse it in.
It's like it'll save like it'll actually take longer, reversing as opposed to just fat walking for an extra 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we just need to grab off-island resource, really, and just fill it on the worm.
I was a little bit worried, to be honest, when I saw his clover, like a lot of purple on that island. I thought really he was like in the.
No, it's Flanagan. We know Flanagan, Robin. We know him well.
Yeah, well, I don't know him.
I wonder what happened to his hat. He was the one that always had the boulder hat, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Maybe we caught him off guard and he didn't have time to put it on.
I didn't even recognize him.
But apparently he recognized me, so I guess I met him sometimes on L'Oreal.
Aye.
I met a lot of people there during my days there, so I can't remember everyone.
Well, that's all you did, isn't it? Just to sit there and chat shit all day.
Ow.
The king's annoying. The whole island's annoying. They're so full of shit and the pussies. So, I've had enough of being kind. They're absolutely cowards.
I agree.
Why don't we just send in a request to the Navy to ask if we could deal with it?
'Cause it's too late.
Always a day tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think we'd have enough people awake for when the king's awake, so that's the problem.
But it must be arranged probably during a weekend.
But there is no weekend, Robin. There is no day. There is no day after today. This is it. This is La Grande Resistance.
Can't wait for the day we have to start building up the whole island again.
I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know we're bothering. I don't even know what's going on. I'll have to let you know.
Yeah, there's really no way to even say for sure what's going to happen with.
Yeah,
everything's just up in the air, you know. Everything at this point is just speculation.
Yep. The witch seen it in the entrails of the dead bird. The end was coming.
Oh
the witch
man,
is never wrong.
I had a really good time hanging out with the witch the other day. We finally got to be awake at the same time. Yeah, me, her, and
I love
Ellie.
the witch.
We had such a good time, man, for maybe 2 hours.
You wouldn't have met the witch, would you, Robin?
I have not.
She's hilarious.
I had a letter in her mailbox about our bandages were out, and she said, I made you a million billion. Have a million billion.
Did she really? We had a lot of gum though.
Yeah, we did have a lot of gum. We used to. I think she used like all of it. She made a million billion of it. But at least now we have like endless supply of medicated.
She's from the land down under, Robin.
Pardon?
She's from the land down under, so you probably never meet her.
Wait.
Unless you woke up really early. It's either you wake up really early or she stays up really late, which isn't happening, so.
I'd really like to go to the land down under sometime. It's
I
a
have
really
been,
big
William.
You've been?
Yes.
What are the girls like?
And all right. I mean, in my dreams, William, my twin brother lives there.
Oh man, I want to go so bad.
Oh, you have a twin brother?
Yeah, he lives in Melbourne.
What currency do they use there?
The Australian dollar.
How does that convert to American?
Very badly for you.
So it'd be really expensive for me.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Oh.
It's expensive for me. So I think it's like 1.5 for me to you. So it'd probably be like probably about 2 or 3 to you. Let me check for you.
What are we talking about?
Currency.
I was saying how yeah, currency, the down under currency. I was saying how I'd really love to go there sometime in my lifetime.
Yeah.
When you're not fighting pirates or French.
Have you heard of the drop bears?
$1 is 0.7 in yours. So
Okay.
not too bad.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
not
is
too
the dollar?
bad.
$1 Australian dollar is 0.7 US dollar.
That is new currency I never heard of.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you ever end up in Australia, you gotta watch out for the drop bears.
I went to Australia. I swum in the Great Barrier Reef. I've done all that shit.
How was that?
Very, very good. I swum with a turtle.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was amazing actually. Did that at the Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah.
I'm actually
It
gonna
was
go to
free for me,
sleep,
wasn't
if
it?
That's okay with you.
Yeah, no worries, Roman.
Yeah, that's fun.
Enjoy your shrimp toast, yeah?
I'll make sure I bring some with you. Yeah.
Shrimp with creme fraiche, Jesus Christ. Drop us off here, William, so we can put them on the galleon.
Okay. A bit of a headache there, kind of.
Ah.
I was full sailing.
Good luck
I love
with
full
the
sailing
galleon
it.
tonight.
No worries.
Have a good night, Robin.
Bye, Veronica. Bye,
Yeah,
Veronica.
it's easy.
Boom, shot. Grab my stuff first. Grab my stuff. Yeah. Bottom somewhere. My God. What am I even do? That's mine. Can I put my clothing in here? Sure I did. There anymore. What the heck? Wait, it's another up here? There we go. There we go. All right, chat. Thank you for today. We will see what happens tomorrow. If server's going down or not. If it's gonna be gone for a week. We'll see what happens, right? Not much done today. Some RP. Most of what happens there because people think it's server's gonna wipe, so not many people on. We're gonna go raid, chat. Let's see who we're gonna go raid. Pony's still no. Alright, so have Ollie around. Let's go raid all around, chat. Go raid Ollie. So yeah, chat. See you all on. We'll see what happens whenever you see us when I'll be live next time. Depends on how if server's gonna be a wipe or not. Because apparently they're gonna go down tomorrow. If it happens. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know in my Discord. For now, peace out. Have a good one. Bye.